Yes, good afternoon, guys from Toronto, Canada. Today's topic is in my course is that mastering the interview skills, right? But before that, I want to introduce you myself that my name is Amir Masud and I'm a career management consultant and I've been doing this work for the last 20 years. I have seen a lot of videos regarding this and they are not very comprehensive. They are very good, but they are not very comprehensive. And I said, well, let's do something good for the fresh graduates and people who are struggling to find the new job. And my 30 years of international living, that is in England, America, Canada, Singapore, United Arab Emirates, working in Fortune 500 companies, that is Merck Pharmaceutical, Eli Lilly. After that, Ciba Vision of Canada, GlaxoSmithKline of Canada, Sony of Canada, Future Shop of Canada, then Tech Data, a big computer giant, Autodesk Software, Ontario Energy Savings, big banks. That makes me an ideal consultant mentor to develop that course. My website is www.newtocanadanoproblem.ca www.newtocanadanoproblem.ca and my number here is 1-647-784-3783 1-647-784-3783. Guys, the topic of the today's presentation is mastering the interview skills. Mastering the interview skills. But guys, listen, my friend. Before that, after all your hard work of university degree or master's degree, attending your prime years in the university and getting your graduations and degrees, the most important thing to go in the market is your resume, your biodata, right? And I've been coming across with highly qualified candidates and they are making some uh, really big mistakes. So we have decided that we are going to make a real person, a real course that can help millions of people around the world, that how can they master their interview skills. But before that point, you have to craft a winning ATS, applicant tracking resume. What is applicant tracking resume? The ATS friendly resume is that they need your name, your email address, your phone number, your career objective. That should not be more than 1.5 line. They don't like paragraph or stories in the resume, trust me, guys. Then highlights of a qualification, that what you have done so far, right? Like you have a 4 to 5 year experience of in customer service, sales, business development, stuff like this. You are good at Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook. Your typing speed is good, right? You can speak multiple languages. Your initiative is good. You are up to the standard of meeting the critical demands of the job and role. That is very, very important. So I have developed a PowerPoint presentation for your career after all your hard work and this, and I'm gonna go with you step by step. But if you still need some guidance and one-on-one presentation or consultation, mentorship, my 2 hour consultation is $99. 99 US dollars, and that is one on one. But if you want to bring more people, I have no issue with that. But everyone has to pay 99 US dollars per person, right? So let's start the first step, mastering the interview skills. But before that, behind the scene, before even you get the screening call, what's going on? So number one is you have to develop a, and craft a winning resume that is like called applicant ATS, applicant tracking friendly resume. So for this purpose, you need to have, see, I can read that for you. Tips and best practices for job seekers. Tips and best practices for job seeker. Your resume is your first impression, guys. So you need to take that very seriously. A well-crafted resume increases your chances of landing a first interview. Means that if your resume is really according to the job description they have posted, chances of getting the first screening interviews are there. So you need to take this very seriously, and then make sure it's simple and according to the job description. I have just explained that to you guys. And the other thing is highlights of your education, experience, skills, and qualifications are very important, right? And the next is resume format. That should be chronological, right? List work experience in order. Function, focus on skills and qualifications. And then combination of mix of both, emphasizing skills and work experience. Guys, some people start the last job they have from the top after doing their masters and graduations. That's a big mistake, guys. I can't emphasize more on that. The key resume sections are contact information, that I have explained that already to you. Your name, phone, and email address. Highlights of qualifications. What are you up to, right? And then work experience, which companies. And when you are mentioning work experience, make sure company names come first in bold letter, then your designation and job responsibilities, right? Then your education, then your technical skills for the job, special achievements awards if you have done some volunteer work, and if you have done like some really good things and you have the certification of that to prove that. Work experience, company name, your role, and major responsibilities. These are the things you need to do that in order. This we are talking mastering an interview with the industry leader Amir Masud. I have not make a resume or an interview preparation. The people can get a job in Fortune 500 company within 90 days, guys. It's a skill, it's the experience. If you need a mentor, a coach for ice hockey, cricket, soccer, why not the most important thing in your life, your career, your family? Because you have done all the hard work of university, 4 years, spending a lot of money, time, resources, energy, prime age to get to that stage. But don't take these things seriously. So I have explained that crafting a resume. Now I'm gonna tell you that what is the mastering your interview skills. How you can master your interview skills. Guys, tips for a confident and successful interview. The number one thing, preparing for the interview, guys. Dress for success is very important, guys. Your first impression, trust me, guys. Your interview start from the parking lot, the way you park your car, right? Are you in a hurry? There are cameras everywhere. Are you well on time? Research the company, mission, values, and recent news. That's very important. Going in an interview without researching the company you are going for an interview is a big mistake. That's a blinder. Don't do that, guys. You need to take interview seriously. Nobody has the time to invite you. You are one of the lucky one who got the chance to sit in front of you. That is the time to talk about your education, experience, qualifications, skills, and convince. The interview is table talk. Nobody is going to give you a job just because you are an MBA. They want to know that what that MBAs can do for their company. You need to take this very seriously, right? Understand the job role and required skill. Understanding the job role and required skill is very the key factor, guys. And prepare responses for common interview questions. You need to have all the question answers by going through and by studying, by doing some mock interviews, practice with mock interviews right there, right? Making a strong first impression. The most important thing, make or break. Dress appropriately and professionally, guys. Then arrive at least 15 minutes or log into your computer at least 15 minutes. You never know, sometime the computer need to reboot or there is a traffic jam, so you need to give at least half an hour ahead of time, right? Then greet the interviewer with a firm handshake and smile. Smile is everything, guys. Maintain good posture and eye contact. You need to sit firm posture and eye contact. That's very important, guys. In Europe and North America, it says if you have a good eye contact, it means you are not lying. If you're looking down, that means you are making things up. Show enthusiasm and confidence in your introduction. The introduction is not more than 1.5 minutes or maximum 2 minutes. Don't take all your time in your introduction. You have a time, they will give you time for each and everything. Answering question effectively by using the STAR method of behavioral interview. Most of the people don't know what is behavioral interview. I can even train on that if you have somebody has issues. Situation, S stand for situation. Describe the context, what exactly is going on. And task, explain your role. There is a task, there is a situation, there is a task. Task means that it is task for you. You need to do something. And you need to do something for what? To take some action, share what you did, right? And then results highlights the outcome. And I further add S, a satisfied customer. The purpose of every conversation should be to direct your conversation to a successful close to make both the parties happy. And then show interest, ask smart questions. Guys, what does success look like in this role? You should not be asking a couple of questions, not more than 2 or 3 questions. This question is good. What does success look into this role? Can you describe the team's culture? Well, that's a good question, but you are not hired, so why you need to ask that question? That's the team's culture. That should be, they can tell you that in trainings, right? What are the biggest challenges of for this? What are the biggest challenges for this job? And then avoid question about salary and benefit too early. Never ask salary and benefit in your first interview. In a good company, there are series of interviews, and after first phone screening interview, they will invite you in person interview for with a supervisor and HR personnel, and then in the second interview, the hiring manager, the team manager, and HR personnel. Guys, if you follow these things, and trust me, the chances of getting the job is very much there. Love you guys from Toronto, Canada. www.newtocanadanoproblem.ca www.newtocanadanoproblem.ca 1-647-784-3783. If you need my one-on-one consultation, I am available, and I can go through with all the scenarios, like starting from the scratch, starting from the voicemail, why the voicemail is very important, then your resume, then your professional LinkedIn profile, and interview preparation, and all that stuff. Love you guys, Toronto, Canada. Good luck, guys. Bye for now.